Roll Tide. Alabama had 8 players drafted in the first 2 rounds, the most of any single school in an NFL draft. One of those players drafted was corner Patrick Surtain II, who went 9th overall to the Denver Broncos. He allowed more than 65 receiving yards just once in his career against CeeDee Lamb as a true freshman. In 3 seasons, get this, Surtain, only 6 of 35 passes were completed against him when thrown 20 or more yards downfield. Lockdown. Let's break down the AFC West. Welcome in CBS Sports draft analyst Ryan Wilson, former Louisiana running back and Sportsline expert Emory Hunt, who join us from Cleveland. We're going to run down the AFC West, hand out grades to each team, starting with the Broncos, who drafted North Carolina running back Javonte Williams with their 2nd pick. I know Emory liked that. Emory, how are you evaluating the Broncos draft?
You know, I thought they did really well, man. And Javonte Williams is the type of back that you see that works well within his offense. They're going to allow him to be part of a tandem. Plus, when you think about defensively, even though they already signed Kyle Fuller, bringing in Patrick Surtain, the #1 corner, was just outstanding. So they hit home runs with those picks. But throughout the draft, I thought they were able to build depth amongst their offensive line and on the defensive side of football. I like what they did, man. And I think when you look at Surtain, he was my #1 corner. Doing a great job in matchup coverage was outstanding. Quinn Miners out of Wisconsin Whitewater, for a Division III guy to go down and dominate in the Senior Bowl and really raise his stock there, showed that he could be a guy that you could depend on. But this was a very good draft at the top, in my opinion, for Denver.
Yeah, the Broncos are checking boxes. Like Drew Lock and/or Teddy Bridgewater are now out of excuses because that offense is absolutely stacked. Cortland Sutton will be back. So what do they do on defense? We heard Emory talk about Patrick Surtain and how special he is. I love Javonte Williams giving another threat in that backfield. Quinn Miners is such a fun story. Didn't have a season at D3. Showed up at the Senior Bowl and just was wrecking people during the practice session. And I think this is the step that they need to take to be competitive. Now, the quarterback situation remains the biggest question mark. They didn't draft one here, obviously. They went with Surtain, which is a slam dunk pick for them. We'll see how this turns out. But on paper, it's an A+, because what you try to do in the draft is fill needs and get better. They filled needs, and they got a lot better. Now it's up to Drew Lock or Teddy Bridgewater to get them over that finish line.
Wow, an A+ for the Denver Broncos. Nice.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.